So yeah, YouTube, man, we back with another motherfucking video, man. Today it's kind of like a little serious one. Say Kai Cenat and Tylil. Kai Cenat and Tylil. Damn, I can't hear you. Say Kai Cenat and Tylil accusations are getting serious, man. We about to just get straight into the video, see what's happening, because it's been a lot ever since the streaming awards, bro. Facts. Screen record 26.
Kai walked into the streaming awards as the clear favourite and left with 4 wins out of 5, which should have made the night feel like a clean victory.
Right.
Speed taking one category didn't change that it was still a major moment for him. What no one expected was how much attention shifted away from the trophies and toward the reactions, the jokes, and the claims that followed.
Too much.
The entire situation turned into something much bigger than anything that happened on stage.
Right.
During the show, several jokes were aimed directly at him. One of the hosts compared him to Diddy, which was a familiar comparison because his own mother and friends had made that joke for years, and he had laughed about it many times.
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight too. Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. And also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Like, one, not only did she just discredit his accomplishments for the biggest university thrown ever by black creator, white creator, don't matter, ever. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, she turned around and said, congratulations on your document with 50 Cent. And we all know the Diddy shit just happened, bro. That's not a good situation to talk about. And then on top of that, you did that in front of a whole fucking crowd to be funny.
The difference this time was timing. A documentary involving Diddy had dropped earlier that week, putting a darker tone around any comparison.
Exactly.
Even if the intent wasn't malicious, the timing made the line feel heavier.
That's almost the timing,
At the same show, someone also teased him about his haircut and connected it to the idea of being part of the least educational university, which added to the feeling that he was being singled out.
Exactly. They were, bro. You can't say they wasn't, bro.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on
Look, the crowd felt that.
Have a good night.
The crowd felt that. Everybody clapped. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole crowd knew that shit wasn't funny. Mind you, Tylil is getting canceled right now because he said that shit. He ain't even say anything crazy. He said, if you're gonna make jokes, at least make it funny. Mind you, everybody and their mama on Tylil ass for saying that, but nobody, not nobody is saying anything about the joke she made. So the joke she made was cool. You know what I mean? We acting like Tylil responded to nothing. You know what I mean? Like, she said nothing at all to make him respond. Mind you, his response was the best response you could have responded with, bro. Y'all motherfuckers be weird acting like he wrong for saying that shit. It's insane.
Tayo stepped up at that point and said if people were going to make jokes, they should at least
make it funny, gang.
He didn't insult anyone, didn't attack anyone personally, and didn't escalate the situation.
At all.
He simply pushed back on what he saw as unnecessary and poorly timed shots.
Exactly.
That single comment sparked a strong chain reaction. Later, claims circulated that the host who made the joke ended up crying at the afterparty.
Fuck her.
That detail amplified the backlash toward Tayo, even though his actual words didn't contain anything aggressive.
Told me at the after party, Fan did cry. I don't even know why I aired that out. I probably shouldn't air that out. I already did though.
And then that, hold on.
You know.
First of all, fuck her crying. I ain't gonna lie. She crying for what? Cause he said if you gonna make a joke, make it funny. None of your jokes was hitting. Then on top of that, all y'all motherfuckers speaking on this shit, saying that y'all shouldn't have aired that out, and you know what I mean? Y'all doing that on purpose, gang. Y'all coming on stream, knowing y'all on camera, saying shit, and then trying to backhand it as if y'all didn't mean to say it, bro. Y'all motherfuckers weird and messy, gang. No cap. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, the jokes were not the best.
Things got complicated when another streamer claimed he overheard Tayo in a bathroom expressing sexual and violent threats toward the same host. According to him, the statements were so extreme he considered reporting them. But when pressed, he couldn't repeat the specific remarks. He said the bathroom was almost empty in a building full to the brim with creators, executives, fans, and staff. The contradictions were noticeable. If a building is that full, the bathroom being nearly empty is unusual.
It's unusual,
if the
bro.
were as intense as he described, it was odd he couldn't recall them clearly.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say nothing that happened.
It raised questions about why he didn't alert security at the time.
Fuck.
And I think that kind of like did it. Oh, true story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not.
Look, he just lying.
So I'm in the middle, right? And
he thinking the shit on the fly right now. Look at
the guy take the mic about if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I
right.
didn't get the joke or whatever.
Right.
And then we went to an intermission.
How you hear that, but I hear the joke?
You know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, that man, fuck that, toss that. Well, I'll knock her teeth out. How's she gonna suck with no teeth, man? That who the fuck she thinks she?" And I was like, oh my God.
People close to Tayo reacted quickly. They said the claims didn't match his character at all.
Exactly.
Black Boy Max called the story false outright and said it didn't line up with how Tayo talks or behaves.
Right,
Those who know him said he's never shown the type of aggression described.
Exactly,
they also pointed out that the storyteller changed his tone repeatedly, saying at one moment he thought it might have been a bit, and at another that it was too extreme to be a bit. The jokes weren't limited to Kai. Rakai was also singled out on stage when a host made a remark referencing an incident where he gave a woman flowers inside a store without paying, which got him banned for a short time. The line suggested he shouldn't answer questions because of that past moment. Even people who didn't defend Rakai's earlier actions found the shot unnecessary, especially during an award show meant to spotlight achievements. Rakai later explained that he almost lost his cool but decided to sit down because he knew reacting wildly would damage him more. He said holding himself back was hard, but he understood the consequences of blowing up in public. This put Tayo's earlier decision in a different light. From his perspective, stepping in protected Kai from being placed in the same position Rakai was in.
He did exactly what
he
he's
said he saw Kai's expression when the Diddy joke landed and felt like Kai was trying hard not to react in a way that would harm him.
Which he did.
And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's...
You see what I'm saying? Like, you see how motherfuckers come on this bitch and say what a motherfucker said or put assumptions and accuse motherfuckers for saying certain shit, but then always hit motherfuckers with, I don't know if I should air this out or I shouldn't say this, bro. You know exactly what you doing. Y'all grown-ass men, bro. Y'all gotta do better. And if y'all gonna come on here and say what somebody said, gang, say it word for verbatim. Say that shit. Why haven't it been said exactly what was said, bro, if the essay shit is true? If I hear somebody say some crazy shit like that, gang, I'ma know exactly how they said it, and I can break down the whole word description on exactly what was said, bro. Fuck, niggas be capping, bro.
And I'm thinking to myself,
right,
dude, this guy
this
really,
shit
I thought it
blowing
was
me.
a bit. I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I
keep talking about he thought it was a fucking bit,
and I was like, yo man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this, and his friend goes, oh man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like, normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it, but I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like,
why didn't you
just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Stream Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his
keep
shit.
an eye on him, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and then like you know obviously saying some like talking about beating the like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA with her, and I'm like, dude, this dude.
Tayo believed that if Kai fired back, the industry might label him as arrogant or unable to take a joke. In a setting where powerful executives, platform representatives, and top creators were present, any misstep could have long-term consequences.
Exactly,
Tayo
bro.
also
Like,
said he didn't plan.
Tylil did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do, gang. In any situation at that moment, bro, we all know Kai Cenat is the breadwinner. Kai Cenat is held to a different standard now. He got a bigger audience than he ever had right now. Correct? Right. Tylil is still on the come up. As my mans, if a motherfucker is trying to be funny and make him the butt of the joke, and I'm looking at his face and I can tell in the situation he can't really say shit because he knows it's gonna backfire on him regardless what he say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step up and stand on business behind that, and that's exactly what Tylil did. And I tip my hat for him. And for any of y'all that feel like he's wrong for saying, I feel like if you should make a joke, it should at least be funny, bro. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy, gang. So Tylil, bro, fuck all these motherfuckers that feel like you were wrong. Facts, bro. The nigga did exactly what he was supposed to do and didn't even say anything crazy. And y'all talking about she crying because he said if you gonna make a joke, make it funny. When he made that and said that after, The whole crowd applauded. So not only did that mean that he felt that way, the whole room felt the same exact way. And y'all trying to make it seem like Tylil in the wrong because she cried. Man, fuck her. Fuck is y'all talking about? For real.
At the moment, he didn't think about strategy or optics. He said it felt wrong to stay quiet when he felt Kai was bothered but trying to stay professional. He acknowledged that he could have waited until he was back online to talk about it, but that went against his instinct to be real.
Exactly, bro.
From his
it's
point
morals,
of view,
bro.
Meant supporting a
Don't
friend
go against your
even when it
morals,
wasn't
dog.
convenient.
No. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
And that was crazy. That was crazy in the sense, but also I did get that because it was like he got banned for giving the woman flowers. She walked out, you know what I mean? So it got classified as stealing. But Rakai cleared that up and said that after they told the lady off camera, apologized about it, she put him back and shit like that. So the joke, that one wasn't that bad, but the fact that you had 4 to 6 jokes before that didn't hit and didn't land, and that already was questionable, bro. This one just, you know what I'm saying? This one just didn't hit like how it should have. Facts.
I'll say, listen, what's the coolest you ever sucked?
See?
What the fuck am I doing?
Got him
I was
started.
gonna say, Chad, long he all gonna say that shit to her face, bro. And for everybody. But I had to just sit down and think.
Bro.
I'm black, petite, sit the fuck down and chill.
Bro.
I was gonna say that shit. I was like, it's the coolest thing you ever fuck ugly bitch to her. I was gonna say that. But I just calmed down, bro, and you know, and like, you know, see why she even said that shit.
Right.
Because whole time,
right.
Now I get it. Now I get it. Like, she said it because, you know, I got banned.
Yeah, you got banned, right.
That girl flowers.
Right.
But she didn't really understand that whole time I have my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on camera, so.
Right.
But
in a moment and time.
Right.
Of all these accusations that's being said about this man, it's just something to say.
Right. Facts.
And with Kai being my friend, he has matured so much.
He didn't say anything.
He just didn't say nothing.
Right.
So she's saying that and him not saying nothing.
Right.
Word of my mother, I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad. As my friend.
As my man.
I'ma stand up for him.
Exactly.
Cause I
don't give a fuck.
None of y'all talk about, nigga. I felt bad. I felt the way I said something.
Right.
So if you don't like it, that's on you. I don't know. When she said that, I looked at his face, I looked at his reaction.
Exactly.
He was posed, he has matured. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what was going through his mind. That's Kai Cenat. I'm Tylil James.
Right.
Kai Cenat made this face. Tylil said, let me grab the mic.
Let me grab the mic.
I could have waited. Till I got into my desktop.
That's fair, but could have waited for what, bro? Like, we just gonna let a motherfucker say whatever the fuck she want. Try to hit on whatever jokes, and we see they not funny, and I don't say anything, though. Like, y'all expected these motherfuckers not to say anything is crazy. What the fuck? Y'all mad at him for saying that if you gonna make a joke, make it funny, bro. Then on top of that, like I said, the crowd fucking agreed. They clapped when he said that shit. The fuck, man, y'all is crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, y'all crazy. Oh, bro. Like, any motherfucker that got morals, gang, not going for that shit.
I could have never said that, but that'd be me going against my true self.
Exactly.
That'd be me going against my true self.
Exactly.
None of y'all talking about.
None of y'all, nigga.
I felt the way in that moment.
And I spoke.
It was laying down on my chest and on my heart. I had to say something.
Facts, man.
Fuck you talking about.
Fuck wrong with y'all, bro?
I don't care how nobody feels.
Like, how's that wrong?
None of y'all gotta say it. It's a time and place for everything.
Exactly.
It's a time and place for everything.
And on top of that, he ain't even say shit crazy.
You don't got your friend back like I got my friend back.
That's all it is.
You ain't go to the first
loyalty over everything.
To make sure your friend feel like reassured or cared about like I would.
Motherfuckers just.
So if I gotta deal with some hate, just to make sure my man's gonna feel good, I'll do it. I'd rather know that I stood up for my friend and that when I turn my back, people gonna talk shit about me. But as long as face to face, I can look my man in his eyes and say, yo, Kyle, I got your back, I'ma feel good.
Yeah, at the end of the day. Period, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And nigga, that ain't nothing but loyalty is everything. Fuck is you saying? I'ma stand up for my mans just like I would in any situation. It don't matter what the situation is, man. It could be in the street, it could be in the store, it could be a gas station clerk, nigga. You feel me? It can be my auntie I ain't talked to in a minute. If she say anything to my dog or my brother, and we been with each other locked in like this, bro, I'ma say something. I don't give a fuck what type of event it is. Fuck wrong with y'all, man? For real. Y'all niggas is out y'all fucking top.
I remember I said, I'm thinking about this shit, and in fact, and she asked me to say a joke. I could have said a joke, but it wasn't funny.
Right.
The entire situation became even more noticeable because of 1,000 people at the event, including some of the biggest names in the creator world. The only major negativity people talked about afterward involved Kai's circle. Observers questioned how, out of a crowd that large, the only controversy centered around the same group.
That's what I'm saying. You can't tell me this shit is not planned and attended, gang. Everything that happened at the event, Kai, Tylil, and the whole Clover Boys is the only conversation. That's the only shit that y'all got out of that. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, that's all y'all talk about. I haven't seen nobody say anything else. Motherfuckers haven't even spoke on the shit that the host said, bro. The fact that the host was making jokes that was bad and not funny. The fact that she compared this man to fucking Diddy after this whole documentary shit came out, and we see exactly what the fuck it is, bro. Y'all motherfuckers got me, man. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. I swear to God.
That wasn't accidental.
Oh, bro, y'all crazy.
The story about the bathroom incident became the biggest example of how fast things can spiral. One person made a claim with missing details, and within hours it was being treated by some commentators as fact. Others questioned why no one else heard anything, why the person who claimed to overhear it couldn't quote a single line, and why someone would keep quiet about a threat involving sexual violence, yet retell it casually later.
Exactly,
the more the details were examined, the less consistent they appeared.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Motherfuckers just saying shit.
And bias. Kai and his group weren't arguing that jokes should never be made.
Facts.
They weren't denying that some references had roots in real events.
Exactly.
They weren't pushing back on playful roasting.
Exactly.
They were questioning why the jokes aimed at them seemed
why
to
did they
deeper,
just go straight to them?
Moments, or reference controversies that were much more serious.
I don't give a fuck about the joke. Why are we the butt of the joke?
They also questioned why standing up for each other was framed as aggression. What should have been a straightforward celebration turned into a reminder of how quickly stories shift, how easily people can be targeted, and how much pressure creators face. Every moment is watched, recorded, and turned into debate.
Exactly, bro. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie. Sit and talk game, W video. That nigga ain't lie one time, because y'all making it seem like he just in the wrong, and these motherfuckers didn't do nothing wrong, and the fact that they was the only motherfuckers that was talked about. They was the butt of every single joke, and they stood up for themselves, and now they getting accused of certain shit. Accusations, bro. Motherfuckers saying that they aggressive, and it's already just hard for us as black men, black women to, you know what I'm saying, have some type of tone or step up and stand up for ourselves in general. So the fact that y'all framing these motherfuckers out to be the worst people in the world is insane to me, bro. I ain't fucking with that shit, bro.